armed men just stormed two churches during Sunday service and took over 160 worshippers. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover the shocking details of this coordinated attack, the desperate search for the missing, and what this means for Nigeria's spiraling security crisis. Imagine sitting in your church pew on a quiet Sunday morning. The sound of hymns fills the air. Then, the doors crash open. Men with sophisticated weapons block the exits. They force everyone out into the bush. This is not a movie scene. This is what happened in Nigeria's Kaduna state. Reverend Joseph Hayab, head of the Christian Association of Nigeria for the North, gave us the chilling numbers. The attackers took 172 people. 9 managed to escape. That leaves 163 hostages in the hands of armed gangs. But here's the twist. The exact number is still unclear. A local chief says 166 were taken from 3 churches. A state lawmaker says 168 are missing. A UN security report just says over 100. The chaos on the ground is absolute. Meet the victims. They are Christian worshippers targeted during their most sacred weekly ritual. They are fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters. For 9 years, Nigeria has battled these gangs, known locally as bandits. They operate with impunity across the north and central regions. They loot villages. They carry out mass kidnappings for ransom. And they show no distinction between faiths. But here's what nobody's talking about. This is part of a terrifying new wave. In November, just months ago, armed gangs seized more than 300 students and teachers from a Catholic school in neighboring Niger State. 50 escaped. The rest were released in batches weeks later, likely after ransoms were paid. This is the business model. Human lives for cash. And then, something shocking happened. The police confirmed the attack. They said troops and other security agencies have been deployed. Efforts are underway to track the abductors and rescue the captives. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Nigeria is Africa's most populous country. It's roughly evenly split between a mostly Christian south and a Muslim-majority north. Experts say the conflicts there kill both Christians and Muslims, often without distinction. The violence is not purely religious. It's criminal, it's economic, it's a failure of security, the smell of fear in those churches, the sound of forced footsteps into the bush, the desperate prayers of families waiting for news. For the 163 hostages, every second is an eternity. The implications are massive. This attack shatters any sense of safety in places of worship. It exposes a security apparatus that cannot protect its citizens. Some say this is a war on Christianity. Others say it's simply banditry, a symptom of poverty and failed governance. The controversy is intense, but the biggest question remains unanswered. If the government cannot stop this, who will? The journey for these families is just beginning. A journey of negotiation, of fear, of hoping their loved ones come home alive. We've seen this story before, and we know how it often ends. With trauma, with loss, and with a ransom paid. Do you think international pressure can force a faster rescue? Or is this a problem Nigeria must solve alone? Drop your take in the comments. The hook was a mass kidnapping during prayer. The reality is a nation held hostage by its own insecurity. This is not just a news story. It's a warning. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking global security news.